They made a big kill this year. They made a big kill this year. And what am I talking about? Palm oil business, palm oil preservation business. I went on a tour to one of the palm oil processing mills that I usually visit in the village. And what I heard was astounding. I heard that this year's business, people made up to 300% profit from palm oil preservation business. I told you that people in the village, some of them are making big kills from businesses you don't even think about. Palm oil preservation business this year fetched them 300% profit. Unbelievable. Now look at my trip to the village, casual trip to visit a palm oil processing mill, only to discover that liquid gold was what they sold this year. So guys, we're heading this way. Good evening. The palm oil plant is that way, but I'm going to take a shortcut here. I'm going to be taking this shortcut, pass through the field to the palm oil plant. We're getting close. We're getting close to the mill, palm oil processing mill, palm oil processing plant, palm oil processing center. This is the one I always visit. This one and another one down there, but I'm going to check this one out. Let me just know what happened with palm oil this year 2024, how the business developed. As it so guys, let's head in. Guys, you know, every time I come to this place, there is always this noise. Now this one is coming from the generating set, big generating set there. They are trying to pump water for this particular red oil mill. They are trying to pump water. So that's the engine where they do the processing. And you can see this is a big plant, and you know, so that is it. People bring the palm nuts. You bring the palm nuts. That's a tricycle just brought palm nuts to be processed, and then when they process it, they now bring out the oil. Don't forget that the palm oil business gives you a lot of byproducts from here. The chaff from it, they use it to make fire. They use it to also make local pomade, and then the hard part of the kernel, the palm kernel itself, the back of the kernel, they use it to do flooring of some compounds, and a lot to sell. You know, when you come to palm oil business. So this is it. So what actually brought me here is the fact that this year, those who did the business this year, just like I asked my uncle, those who did the business this year had some big kill. They made over 100% profit. I've just been told that. Let me show you this drum. Okay. Do I have the yellow container here? So look at the storage plan. Look at how it's done. It's either you store in this small one, or you store in this big one, this big container. So this big container, what it takes 11 cans of this small one. This is 25 liters. It takes 11 to make one drum. And then this one this year sold at 70,000 at some point. That's the highest sale, 70,000. and people bought, those who preserved early got it at 25,000 naira. That's about $13. Some persons bought at 25,000. That's about $13. And then this one, some persons bought at 165,000 naira. That's about $80. That's what they bought. But that's what they bought it at. That is, it contains 11 cans. Then when they sold at, in fact, the highest sale was 330,000 naira. And persons who were lucky enough to observe the market trend preserved early. They were careful enough to observe the market trend. Some others panicked and sold of their own. Some panicked and sold a big drum like this at 200,000. That's about $120. But some just waited until it kept moving up to 330,000 naira. Now, some others felt it will still go up, but guess what? It started coming down. As I speak with you, it has dropped from about 330 that they sold last to about 240. It was 240,000 before. Now it's dropping further. And I've just been told by the experts here that except you wait till January, that's when it might go up again. So those who said, hey, let me not sell, let me make a big kill, they lost. So you see, you just have to have the business acumen to know when to buy, when to preserve, and when to sell. So it's left for you to decide to move into the red oil business. But just know that business is risky, but then business is all about the ability to take risk. That's how to make it in business. So this is it. This year was a big kill for those who went into the palm oil business. Make up your mind and say, hey, this year I'm going to send money back home and then preserve oil in large quantity so I can make a big kill. I just saw one of the guys that are into the oil business while leaving that palm oil processing plant I showed you. And you know, most of them don't want to appear on camera. And the man told me that the business was really, really good this year, that some persons sold up to 400,000 naira. He said he witnessed it. People sold up to 400,000 naira. That's about $230. $230. Oil that they bought at $40. And don't forget that this happens within the space of 2-3 months, sometimes 4 months. That's all you need to do to preserve. That's all you have to wait to preserve to make the big kill. Wow. They bought at 25,000 naira. Some bought at 30,000 naira, a small gallon, and sold at 70,000. A drum, they said the list was 165,000 naira, and then they sold at 380,000, 400,000 naira. That's a big kill. But I'm hearing that it has started taking a nosedive. So, like I said, when it has to do with the oil business, palm oil business, you need to be alert. You need to watch the market trend, know when to buy, when to preserve, and when to sell. Wow, so much money in the village for those who have the knowledge of where business trend is headed. Wow.